the fourth one here. The advert brought to you by Redneck Rides.
Yeah. The rednecks are here to represent.
Some might say you're safer than getting the jab. I think that could be true. I'm not sure. Let me test it. Yeah, I think you're good.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I've known you, Andrew Little, most of my life. You used to actually march for the common working man.
Yeah, I'm Casey Hodgkinson. I am back injured since September the 25th last year.
If anybody gets offered hush money, come to me first before you accept it.
And we will be going to the media after we finish here. We will be making a journey peacefully through the streets of New Plymouth, walk down there and let them know that no, you're not doing this anymore to us. And we know that the media is actually owned by the same people that own Pfizer, BlackRock Investments. So you've got this complete conflict of interest. They don't follow the Broadcasting Act, which requires them to give both sides of the story. I mean, when Jacinda says that there's only one source of truth, she's breaking the Broadcasting Act.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm starting to get some more strength back.
Awesome.
I had a long drive here, but took it out of me, but I'm feeling the strength come back to me slowly now, hearing the beautiful music, hearing the beautiful people.
That's awesome. So just for the people out there, obviously, like I know who you are straight away, but for a lot of people that don't know who you are, please, tell us a little about yourself and why you're here and why you're supporting this whole, the serving of today.
Yeah, I'm Casey Hodgkinson. I am back injured since September the 25th last year. It's been a while now. I'm still in a wheelchair, as you can see, since then. My journey has been hard. I've gone up and down with my journey with pain and gaslighting and just feeling like I'm alone in this. It was probably 2 to 3 months of me and my partner feeling like we were alone and the system wasn't going to help us. And we're wondering, why are they not helping us? For so long I was thinking, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? No answers, nothing. And I kept fighting until I realized there's more people out there that are also injured, and we all connected, and I connected with more and more, and it became too many, in my opinion. Too many. And the reason I'm here is because of all those people and so many others who are being affected by these mandates. It's not right. We should have our choices, because especially with our health, this is, it's just what it is. We need to band together and let each other choose each other's, what we want, what we held dear to us, our health, our family, our freedoms. I feel like it's so important that we stick together right now, those who understand that and are prepared to make themselves uncomfortable for this situation. A lot of what I had to learn is I had to become highly uncomfortable to stand up for myself and for a lot of people, but it's worth it. It might seem scary at first, and it was, but you can't let that hold on to you. You gotta let other things encourage you, like your faith and whatever faith you have, and the love around you and the people around you who could possibly get affected by this. That's what strives me to keep going. And I could say more and more words, but in the end I will always say, choose compassion, not fear. It's a big lesson I learned for myself personally, and I'll always share that. Thank you.
Thank you. That's beautiful what you said, and I think uncomfortable is the word that's real key here, because people want to jump out of the zone, but then they don't want to really do anything. You've got to get more uncomfortable again, right? And really spirit and do what you do. And at the end of the day, if you don't do it, it's literally a matter of life and death now, isn't it?
It's a matter of choice and freedom also, because at the end of the day they are slowly taking those away, and we've been blind to that. And that's what happens when slowly your freedoms are taken away in an unexpected way. You don't see it coming, and it's fair for us to go, what's happening? But at the end, it's fair for us to stand up and look beyond that and see what's happening. Be prepared for that.
Be prepared. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for talking to me.
100%. Hello.
Hi.
And who are you, sorry?
Casey Hodgkinson's mum, Anna Hodgkinson.
Wow, so, thank you for coming, and obviously what you're doing here and being here and showing your support is a massive thing. I always believe actions are louder than words, and your presence here just says it all, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
And I'm just guessing, from... Obviously, we know the story, but just the amount of messages that you'd be hearing and the stories, and it would be so overwhelming every day what you'd be hearing.
Yeah, through sharing Casey's story, I've actually started groups for all the backs injured, and I'm getting all their stories out through Liz Gunn and through Counterspin and whoever else wants to share their stories, because there is so many that are backs injured, thousands of them. But to give you an idea, yesterday alone on the drive here, I got 7 stories in one day. Of severely vax injured, and they're not getting help. They don't get the help in the hospital. They get gaslit. They get told it's anxiety. They get sent home. They get put on depression meds, and they're not actually getting the help they need. And there's people dying, and I know that there's hush money being paid. I've had people that have come up and been honest and told us things that this is happening, and the next minute they've gone all quiet because they're scared, because it comes with a threat that if they take the hush money and then speak out, they'll be arrested. This needs to stop. People need to say no to the hush money and speak up for their babies, because more babies are dying. 2 more in the last week that I know of, and this needs to stop. This needs to stop.
At the end of the day, I just, for me to even comprehend that someone's taking the money over telling the truth
About their own child.
is that what it's worth to them? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I understand that maybe they're in such a tight situation.
Maybe they're desperate and money will help them, but you know what? Let us get you lawyers. Let us help you get around this somehow. So take the damn money, speak out anyway. We'll figure a way to make sure you're covered, because that's what I want to do. If anybody gets offered hush money, come to me first before you accept it. Let me get you the lawyers. I've got so many contacts now through doing this through Casey that I feel the need to help these people know there's another way. And if you don't get the hush money, we'll fundraise for your family, because that's what we need to do. We need to all stick together and speak the truth. No more hiding this. No more hiding it. There's too many dying. Too many. You hear my voice. I'm speaking every day to people on the phone. I'm talking people out of suicide because they had enough, because they're in so much pain and they can't help themselves because the hospital's not helping them. They're having to fund their own medical costs because they're having to go private. I'm trying to figure out a way to set up a trust or a fundraising thing to actually help these people with their medical bills. And we're getting all these, and these are happening now. So I'm going to be able to help you all soon.
Thank you, and that's for everyone that's out there that's watching this. Please share around for anyone that's in that situation. Don't feel alone. Just as she said, we can make it happen. Listen to the people. Listen to them. There are literally hundreds, thousands. I've been around the nation from Auckland to Christchurch. There are tens of thousands of us. Please, just know that you're not alone. Please. Thank you so much.
Speak up.
What is your one message from here in New Plymouth, Aotearoa New Zealand, to the rest of the nation and to the rest of the world?
Today's the start of stopping this. We will stop this. No more mandates, no more jabs in the arm. This is the day, and it starts right now here in New Zealand.
So you've served the papers, and what's happened now? What do they say?
So they've accepted all paperwork. They have accepted the charge of murder against Andrew James Little, and they will issue us a CRV number this afternoon.
And so with that CRV number, what can we do for people that don't understand what that is?
So what people can do moving forward is they can now come forward with that CRV number and put all their evidence forward. On my side of things, I have issued the police with a cease and desist and liability order. So that also kicks in today, and that gives them 24 hours to come back and arrest Andrew James Little at lunchtime tomorrow.
Well, there you go, people. So you hear it from yourself. They have served the papers, and it's all in action. So if they haven't, well, let the games begin, I say.
Yeah, no, thank you.
And what's your one message from here in New Plymouth to the rest of Aotearoa New Zealand and to the rest of the world?
Stay strong. Hold the line. We've got this.
Linga Lui.
Freedom! When do we want it? We want it now!
So it's been twice to Wellington, it's been twice in Rotorua, and we used it to go around our town to try and save our doctor. I come all the way down from Murupara.
And what's your one message from here in New Plymouth to the rest of the nation and to the rest of the world?
Stand, unite, and we've got to do it now. I've got a daughter that had her booster shot 4 days ago, and it's been the crookest she's ever been in her life. She's 48 years of age. So we need to do some serious thinking, people. This is not right. Do not let them near our children.
Kia ora, bro. What's your one message from here in New Plymouth to the rest of the nation, bro, and in New Zealand?
Freedom to choose, mate. Freedom to choose.
Yeah.
I've known you, Andrew Little, most of my life. You used to actually march for the common working man. What the hell happened to you? I'm disgusted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Linga Lui, subscribe. What do you think about all this mess?
No, mate.
No?
Leave the drama for other people, brother.
Oh, yeah? Who's the other people?
Whoever.
Whoever?
Good on you, bud.
Cool, man. And I think the story here is wear helmets and not tinfoil hats.
You know, no rubber, no hubba dubba, you know.
I hope we're all going to be able to fit in the lift.
Yeah. Oh.
All of us the same one, Lauren.
I need new conspiracy theories because all my old ones came true. Now, maybe you could just be a truth seeker, and then they are the conspiracy theories.
Don't listen to the media.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what's wrong with listening to the media?
Oh, you answered that.
Maybe that's why I'm here. I wouldn't have a job if I wasn't here right now. What's your one message from here in New Plymouth to the rest of the nation and to the rest of the world?
Stay strong. Stay strong. Get back our freedom. Let's turn back the clock 3 years.
Oh, that sounds good. Live your best life. I really like that. I tend to try to do that every day. Where's your ice cream though?
I don't know.
What's your one message from here in New Zealand to the rest of the nation, and what do you think about all this?
It's like hard for people with hearing aids and that. It's like more harder, you can't lip read every day and stuff like that. Yeah.
You're awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep.
What's this flag here that you have? What does this represent? What country is this? I've never seen this country before.
This is the country of Shorty, which is me.
Oh, yeah?
So this is my personal flag I designed myself.
on my sovereign journey. So yeah, that's it.
And what's your one message from here in New Plymouth to the rest of the nation, the rest of the world?
Man, there's so much to say. It's time the truth came to the surface. It's been underlined for a long time, like 2 years at least with this COVID stuff, but longer than that again for people who could see it coming through patterns of things that were going on around the world. So yeah, it's time for the truth now and bring us back into our freedom, because without the truth there is no freedom. So now's the time, man.
Now's the time.
Now's the time.
The current situation we're in is that we are enough. We are enough. You know, we need to look deep down inside of ourselves and say what is true to ourselves. What do we know to believe that belongs in our hearts? And we just need to work from there. And yes, it might be scary. There might be some dark spaces that we're going to, but invite that space, make friends with that space, because it's just yourself. And you know, we just need to become friends with it. And then when we walk, aggression doesn't have to be a scary thing. It could be a space of what's that word? Compromise. We're always looking at compromisation. So we can have a forum where we invite these different feelings into ourselves. Then we can be trust yourself. That's what I'm saying. Trust yourself. That even though you do feel all these things and emotionally, that you're still going to be okay, because you're not going to be violent and you're not going to be striking out, because you know that's not what serves. That's not going to work for you. You know, being there, staying connected with these hard discussions is what's necessary. So I bid everyone to check within themselves where all this pain lies, get some healing, heal ourselves, and then have these hard conversations with other people, because that's where we need to be. We need to be face to face. No point in having friendships. We can't stand and be real and true to one another. Aye. I appreciate this opportunity to be raw and honest in this point of time, Friday the 4th, here in New Plymouth, Ngā Motu Taranaki. I'd like to say welcome, hello, stay safe, may you be well, may you be nutritioned, and may you be honest. Kia ora.
Kia ora, my bro. So we got another mainstream media person. Oh, hang on, apparently not. I don't know. I'm not sure. What's your name? What's your channel? Let's hear it.
My name's Tony Marie, and I have a YouTube channel called Tony Doing Stuff. I actually came up with that name when I was traveling the world. I was literally just doing stuff, and we've just kept it because this is stuff. Not the news outlet, but yeah, just some independent journalism, talking to people. Yeah.
Awesome. It's good to see. There's actually, I think you're the 4th one here. The advert brought to you by Redneck Rides.
Yeah. The rednecks are here to represent.
So we got you, we got, I can't remember what the other channel was, and then there's a couple of people here, which is pretty cool, but that's good to hear. So where can we find you? We can find you on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
So at Tony Doing Stuff on Instagram, Facebook or YouTube will find me. I do other stuff as well, so it's all kind of littered in there, comedy and music and blah blah blah. But as I was saying to you before, like, I can see that the way that this is portrayed in a lot of mainstream media, you might get a news journalist, a photojournalist, take a photo from 100 metres away and then write an article, and these are real people with real stories, and I feel like honoured that people share their stories, and I think it's so important to humanise. So I study psychology as well, right? So part of why I did this was because we get sucked into tribalism so easily, and we don't even recognise that we're doing it because it's a conviction of feeling right. And the way that tribalism works is that we dehumanise the other, because that way we can, historically kill them. And that dehumanisation is happening, but we are creatures of storytelling, and to be able to hear other people's story will hopefully bring the human back to the situation. That's a big ask.
Yeah. So it's my final question to everyone when I interview them.
Yeah. Recognise your own faults before you call out the faults of others. Recognise your own weaknesses before you call out the weaknesses of others. And recognise your own worldview that shapes why you think you're right, in order to try and understand the worldview of others that makes them feel convicted in their own truth, before you lean into hate.
So think like there is no box, don't think outside the box.
What box?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
The conflict of interest that they have. They should not be doing this. Now, we've had a great day and great protest. I think we've made our statement here. On him. I reckon now just disperse quietly. Yep. Go home. If you want to come out the weekend, come out to the conference.
See you Monday.
Yeah, come out.
We're coming down. Yep.
Okay. We'll do this.
What's up, I'm Terrell. I'm Lingalui.